A 54-19 blowout? I did not expect this. What's going on, YouTube? It's your main man, Boys for Life, coming at you with another video. So before we get started, please hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so every time I go live or I post a video, you are notified when it happens. Cowboys 1954. 54-19, however you want to say it, I don't care. It's a blowout. The Dallas Cowboys defense came to play. The first half was very scrappy, very ugly. I'm telling you, we all saw it. Ugly, scrappy. That second half, oh my God. Deron Bland, 2 interceptions. Malik Hooker with an interception. 2 forced fumbles. Or was it 3? I think it was 2. Both forced fumbles taken back for touchdowns. Wow. Dak Prescott, even though he played sloppy in the first half, came alive in the second half, did great. CeeDee Lamb is that dude. CeeDee Lamb, for whatever reason, somehow, ever since OBJ talk started happening, CeeDee Lamb came alive and started to be that guy. CeeDee Lamb is a true #1 elite wide receiver in the NFL. No doubt about it. Don't let anyone tell you. And yes, he is better than A.J. Brown. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it. This Dallas team, I'm not saying they look different, but what I'm saying is what I saw from this team today. The way they didn't give up. Yeah, in the first half, played sloppy. Dak had an interception. Sometimes the ball wasn't moving the way we thought it was or it should. And then all of a sudden, second half comes. And it's like this with this team. If we can keep it close in the first half, second half, somehow this defense turns it up, and so does this offense. Tony Pollard coming out doing his thing. Zeke coming out doing his thing. Malik Davis getting his first NFL touchdown of the season. Cooper Rush looked like he was out there throwing blocks. This offensive line looks amazing. And we're getting help, guys. Tyron Smith is coming back in a couple of weeks. He starts practice next week. This kind of football, if the Dallas Cowboys continue to play this kind of football throughout the rest of the season, I don't know who can stop us. And I'm just being serious. I'm not being unbiased. I'm not being anything right now. The Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles are the 2 top teams. It is Team 1A, Team 1B. It's basically what it is. They are interchangeable. If the Cowboys beat them Christmas Eve, it's 1A, 1B, and they're interchangeable. Interchangeable. Dak Prescott in the second half looked lights out. I knew the Colts weren't that great of a team, but the roster is great. Or it's a good team. It's a good roster team on paper. I told y'all Matt Ryan isn't a mobile type of quarterback. He did make some good key throws at times, but the pressure finally got to him. And when the pressure came, he couldn't go nowhere. He could not go anywhere. He couldn't move. I don't even know how many. I think we had like 3-4 sacks this game. Sam Williams with the pickup, with the fumble recovery, and the touchdown. Deron Bland with his interception. Deron Bland with another interception. Malik Hooker with 3 interceptions. 3 interceptions this game. And was it 6 turnovers this game? 6 turnovers this game. Or maybe it was 7. I don't know if there's one at the end that I can't remember. But I know it was 3 forced fumbles and 3 interceptions. If this team can play like this throughout the remainder of the season. Look, we got Jacksonville next week. And you know how I am, how I feel about playing against teams that are lesser than us and playing down to their skill set. I was worried about that today. And look, in the first half, I was worried. I mean, we had the lead. There was times where there was flashes that it looked like, hey, we can go out there and we can dominate. And then there was times where it's like, oh my God, what are we doing? Look, I know Deron Bland's been the starter in the slot position since week 4, since Jordan Lewis went down, but I need him at my number 2. I need him at my number 2. This is a guy who's coming of age, his coming out party, and he's only a rookie. Damone Clark, people, Damone Clark. Oh my God. Cowboys this past draft hit another home run. The only things that are staying on this draft right now is Ridgeway's gone, and I wish he never got released. And I can't remember the kid's name. The wide receiver. I can't remember his name. The one that we drafted in the 3rd round. But anyway, guys, we look like this, as great as we look today, against a team that is subpar. I don't know what to say. I mean, by other football teams' logic, right? They're a good team because they beat the Chiefs. They barely beat the team we just beat, and we destroyed the team that they just barely beat. So what does that make us? We already know we're great. We already know we're awesome. We're a force to be reckoned with in the NFC. We're a force to be reckoned with in the NFL, period. Period. I can't wait to see what the rest of this season, how it plays out. The 49ers just lost Jimmy Garoppolo for the season. With that tie that just happened, the Redskins are now out and Seattle's in, and I don't know how the 49ers even make the playoffs after Garoppolo goes out. I don't see it happening. Maybe they squeak by. Seattle probably will end up taking that division, and who knows? It might end up being all NFC East teams. And if the Cowboys do what they got to do, we will be going into Tampa. That's if we don't get the 1 seed. Because let's face it, we need the Vikings to lose, and we need to beat the Eagles, and the Eagles need to lose another game for us to get the number 1 seed. There's still plenty of game left. There's like 5 games left, guys. And this can happen. This can happen. Man, I am just blown away by how this went today. I need to check my fantasy because, yeah, I do have Dak as my fantasy quarterback. Guys, it was a great win. 54-19. It went south real quick for the Indianapolis Colts. I'm surprised that they didn't turn it to a holiday special about saving Christmas. Because we all know that's more competitive than what we just saw on the TV right now. But anyways, guys, that's all I got. I got to get to work early in the morning. I got to go to bed. Y'all have a great night. I'm out. Peace.